Okay, guys, let's continue. Um, well, um, what I wanted to talk to you today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this idea. Actually, I was talking to you about it a little bit my previous times, but anyway, I just the more I analyze, I'm a kind of a person who really loves analyzing what's going on around me, the information around me, and what's going on. My brain, I think, never stops analyzing. And I noticed that, okay, let me share you one of the ideas. I've noticed that let's say it like this: the far further you think about your life and planning about your life, the less the happier you are. Okay, let's for example. Okay, let me explain what I'm talking about. Let's imagine, for example, if you think only, so this is kind of the difference between short-term planning and long-term planning. Um, just let's imagine that you just live, let's say, one day, you think. You think in terms of one day, and you just don't care what is going on further, what is going to happen with you next, and what will happen in this case. In this case, you kind of get your, let's call it, immediate pleasure, and you yes, you are happy for a while, but you are, let's say, this is kind of, you get short-term happiness. It's called short-term goals. And the more you think about your future, starting from now, really, guys, this is the better, because how can I say this? Especially, it doesn't matter what age you are now. Start thinking about your long-term goals right now. Think about your even okay. Let's say the longer the better. The best idea is to think even. Maybe it will sound a little bit scary to you, but the best idea even to think about your whole life until your last day. I know that this sounds not very, for some people, kind of. It's better not to think about it. It's better. It's easier to think like, oh, I will live forever, and how can I say? Let's not just think about it. Let's not. Who cares? Like, I want to enjoy now. Yes, it does not mean, guys, that you will not enjoy this moment now. No, but the idea is that you will be, if you right now decide what you want from your life, what is your ultimate goals, how do you see yourself, and you care already now about your long-term decisions, this really drastically, guys, will change your life, your habits, your so many things. Like this will really change your. How can I say? Okay, let me give you example. For example, let's imagine that you are young, very young, and you just extremely healthy, and you don't care. For example, you don't do sport, let's say, and you just think, okay, I feel okay. You just don't think about what will happen in 10, 20 years. You just don't do it. But little by little, day by day, as the time is passing by, the day we are all getting older, guys. maybe unfortunately or fortunately, or I don't know, this is just what how life happens, this is the law of life. And like when this day will come, you will regret that you didn't care before. You know what I mean? This day that, of course, if you don't do sport, this is not good for your body, obviously, yeah. And you just how can I say? Maybe now you will be more happier, have more free time. Like enjoy your life more. Maybe you will spend this time on something else, like watching TV or some other immediate pleasures. Like entertaining yourself. But this is hard. Yeah, I know that when you think long term, usually this is all the time harder, because all the time it's easier to go and to get that immediate pleasure and not to think, okay, what will happen next. But the more you think about your future, the better. And for example, also let's think about some guys. I really, really think this is so cool. Like Steve Jobs, like I don't know who else. Many, many actually famous people who are famous. They started, or Michael Jackson, or other people who started very early their career to understand who they are, or one famous director, also Spielberg, probably, as I know. But okay, many people, and they started very early. Even teenagers, they already kind of started to thinking who they are, and going to that, goals. This is such a great time investment. Yes, you might think that, okay, I don't spend time with my friends or something, but of course, this is very, how can I say, this is the choice. Everything is choice. You just remember, guys, that whenever you say yes, you say no to something, you say yes to something else, or vice versa. You say yes to something means that you refuse from something else. It's always choice. We here living in a material world, which is limited by time and by space. These are actually material things, if you didn't know, guys, because if we talk about spiritual level, or our subconscious mind, I always repeating, we are limitless. There is no time, there are no limits, nothing like this, because this is no material, anything material. This is not material substance anymore. But we are human beings, and we are somehow limited living on this earth. Yes, not our souls, but our bodies, our life. And you should always be very how can I say, I forgot this word in English. So choose carefully what you invest your resources on, who you invest your resources on. um, this is a very good word in English, but I forgot how to say it in English. Um, not choiceable, but oh, I forgot, guys. And you should always like when we are, let's say, very young, like we are teenagers. Usually, we in most cases we don't think, like we don't choose, we don't we just we are friends with everyone. We just hang out all the time, and we just don't care about anything. This is a perfect, of course, also a moment of the life. I remember myself being a teenager. That was really, really cool. But anyway, uh, let's say it should be harmony. You can combine, I think, all these things. Um, just a second, guys. Oh, yes, selective. You should be very selective in everything, because this is life, and if you spend time on something, you choose something, you cannot, at the same time choose something else. For example, if you eat an apple, you cannot at the same time eat a hamburger, like I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, so you choose either this or that, and we always have to make choices. This is very important, actually, guys. Making decisions, Tony Robbins talks about it also very often, like mm, making decisions. This is so important. All our life is decisions. Every single minute, second, we mostly subconsciously make decisions. So what does that mean, decisions? So this is a choice. You make a choice. What will I choose? This or that, this or that, this or that, You cannot wear at the same time all the dresses of the world, right? You need to choose. You cannot do job or study and perform all the jobs in the world. You should choose, okay? You know what I mean? Because your time is limited. And you should just be aware of that. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful information, especially if you are a teenager. Think about it, but it doesn't matter, even if you are 70. Don't just, what can I say, it doesn't matter, 70, 80, 100, does not matter how old you are. And just if you will think in that terms, you will be happier and happier every day. Okay, guys, I love you with all my heart. And be yourself, be limitless, live life on your high quality terms, and remember you got the best and you deserve the best. I love you.